Yes, so in case you missed the first video, I won't actually be repeating this anymore after this particular video. Is that today is my birthday, and I like to give. So I'm like, okay, what can I give? Let me just share lessons that I have gathered over 3 decades on earth. That's like over 30 years on earth. It makes me sound older, but I'm still very, very young. I still have a lot to give, so much energy, and just, yeah, straight to it. Yeah, I think the third one is, just trust God. Don't worry, believe in God, trust God. I'm here today, and if I look back at the Oluwatosin Adetile Ejekame of 20 years ago, I actually never thought I would be here. If I'll be anywhere, it wouldn't be the art industry. And look at me, I'm in the art industry. I've met amazing people. I've met amazing mentors who have done amazing things for me. I have the big names in the art industry on speed dial. So, and that's why I came up with that statement of don't worry, believe in God. I know we want to plan our lives. We want to plan it and be like, oh, hey, this is how my life will go. At this age, I'll travel out. I'll go and study. No, be in tune with your spirit. And that is one thing that has helped me over time. I've sat in front of people who, they were supposed to help me plan my life. They were supposed to help me plan my career. And at the end of the day, maybe it's God, for whatever reason, they just shanked me. I don't know how to say that in proper English. Like, they just, will I say betray? They betray me, and I'm left on my own. And I don't want that to happen to you where, you put God in the back seat, and it is not until when another human being betrays you, that's when you go back to God. It's a longer journey for you to get God's attention, right? So just trust God from the beginning. Now that I'm saying it, it might not look like you're going to become anything. It might not look like you're going anywhere meaningful, but just trust God, and God will take you there. God will take you there. Be contented with what you have. I'm not saying don't plan your life. I'm just saying don't try to be the author of your life, right? You can try to prepare, anticipate, but don't try to be the author of your life. That is what I see people doing these days. So when they hear an instruction like, oh, you're supposed to be a teacher, in their head, they're like, no, how can I be a teacher? Things like that. I studied teacher education actually, and I'm in the art industry, and I'm doing very well. All thanks to God and amazing mentors and people. Yeah, so trust God and believe in Him. Yeah.